times hard, sparks ignite beneath the sky. Little soul of fire, chasing wonder, learning how to fly. Through the storm and through the lonely years, he would never turn away, seeking life that never ends. He said,
Hey everyone, and welcome. If you love the story of Journey to the West, you absolutely must subscribe to our channel. Seriously, you don't want to miss this. Today, we're jumping right back to the very beginning of one of the greatest adventures ever told. So, are you ready? Let's take a trip way back in time to a magical world where anything, and I mean anything, was possible. It's a world filled with gods, powerful immortals, and, you guessed it, one very special monkey. All right, first up, the magical stone monkey's birth. Our story kicks off on a magical mountain that was hiding an even more magical secret. Okay, so I want you to picture the most amazing place you can ever imagine. That was Flower Fruit Mountain. It was just perfect. You had flowers that smelled amazing, ancient trees that grew these special immortal peaches, and incredible creatures just wandering around, like colorful phoenixes and even magical unicorns. It was a total wonderland. Now, right at the very peak of this incredible mountain was this huge, ancient, immortal stone. And this wasn't just any old rock. For thousands and thousands of years, it had been soaking up all the magic from the heavens above and the earth below. And then, one day, crack! The stone just split wide open. And out rolled a stone egg. As soon as the wind hit it, bam! It transformed into a living, breathing stone monkey. I mean, he was already walking and running around. He bowed to the north, south, east, and west, and then, get this, zap! 2 giant golden beams of light shot out of his eyes, so bright and powerful they lit up the entire sky and actually startled the great Jade Emperor way up in his heavenly palace. Okay, so Water Curtain Cave and the Monkey King. How in the world does a brand new little stone monkey become a powerful king? Well, believe it or not, it all started with a game of dare. You know, our little stone monkey was having the time of his life. He just spent his days hanging out with all the other monkeys on the mountain, swinging through trees, eating all the sweet, juicy fruit he could find, and just napping in the sun. He really didn't have a single care in the world. So one really hot day, all the monkeys were playing by this huge, roaring waterfall. It was awesome, and they all started wondering, hey, where's all this water even coming from? And that's when they came up with a challenge. Whoever was brave enough to jump through the waterfall to find out would get to be their king. Well, all the other monkeys, they were terrified. No way, they just chattered nervously and backed away. But not our little hero. The stone monkey puffed out his chest and shouted, I'll go in. He took a huge breath, squeezed his eyes shut, and with this incredible leap, he jumped straight through that wall of water. And you will not believe what he saw. When he opened his eyes, he wasn't even wet. He was standing on a long iron bridge, and on the other side was this huge, incredible cave. It was a perfect home, already furnished with stone tables and chairs and even beds. It was a secret paradise, totally safe from everything outside. He was so excited, he ran back out and told all the other monkeys about this amazing place he'd found. And they all remembered their promise, right? He was brave enough to do it. So because he found this wonderful, safe home for all of them, they all bowed down and started cheering, Long live our king! And from that day forward, he was known as the Handsome Monkey King. Life was pretty much perfect. But here's the thing, even a happy king can have worries. So for our next part, the search for immortality, we have to ask, what could possibly make the Monkey King sad in his perfect paradise? The Monkey King ruled over his kingdom for more than 300 years. That is a long time. But one day, they were having this huge party, a massive feast, and right in the middle of it all, the king just burst into tears. All the other monkeys were stunned. What was wrong? He told them he had a terrible thought. Even though life was amazing right now, he realized it couldn't last forever. He would eventually get old and weak, and then the scary King Yama, who rules the underworld, would come and take him away. The thought of his happy life ending just terrified him. But just then, a wise old monkey in the crowd spoke up. He said there are actually 3 kinds of beings who never have to worry about King Yama: Buddhas, immortals, and sages. Why? Because they've figured out the secret to living forever. Well, that was all the Monkey King needed to hear. His sadness instantly vanished and turned into pure determination. He knew what he had to do. He built himself a little raft, waved goodbye to all his subjects, and set off completely alone across the gigantic ocean to find a teacher who could show him how to live forever. So, next up, meeting Patriarch Bodhi. And let me tell you, this was not a short trip. For almost 10 long years, the Monkey King searched and searched. He crossed entire continents and vast oceans, and he never gave up. And then, finally, one day, he found a clue. He was deep inside this forest when he heard this beautiful, mysterious song wafting through the trees. And the lyrics were all about meeting immortals. He got so excited he thought, "This is it. There must be a real immortal hiding somewhere around here." He followed the music and found a friendly woodcutter who told him, "Oh yeah, that song? An immortal who lives on this very mountain taught it to me. His name is Patriarch Bodhi." He gave the Monkey King directions to his cave, and our hero took off like a rocket. He couldn't get there fast enough. All right, this next part is a really big deal. It's called My Name is Sun Wukong. This is the moment where everything changes, and our hero finally gets the name we all know him by.
So the Monkey King found the cave and bowed low before the great master Patriarch Bodhi. And the Patriarch, well, he took one look and he just knew. He could tell this was no ordinary monkey. He could sense that this creature was special, born from the pure magic of heaven and earth.
The Patriarch said, "You need a proper name." So, he gave him the family name Sun, because it sounds like the word for monkey, and for his first name, he chose Wukong, which means awakened to emptiness. It's a really cool, powerful name for a hero who is just starting his true journey. And just like that, the handsome Monkey King became Sun Wukong. But his adventure was really just getting started. So now that he has a new name and a new teacher, what kind of awesome powers is Wukong gonna learn? Do you think he'll learn to fly on clouds? Or maybe even change his shape into anything he wants? We are definitely gonna find that out in our next story. If you liked our story today, please subscribe and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a thing. We also look forward to your comments. Seriously, your encouragement is what keeps us telling these amazing stories. We'll see you next time.